Research experience is one of the most important things you can have in college, especially if you're going into medicine, psychology, or any STEM field. It is what will set you apart for internships and grad schools and even job opportunities. But if you haven't been part of a lab before, it may seem scary and you might not even know how to get accepted into one. At least that is how I used to feel. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, even if you're a freshman or an online student. I do want to note that I'll be going from the most intuitive and easy ways to look for a lab to things that you probably haven't heard about before, so make sure to stay until the end. First, like I just mentioned, you need to know that research is not only for the upperclassmen and graduate students. You can absolutely join a research lab as a freshman. Some universities actually offer a research course that combines research and assigns like a biology or intro to chemistry. That way you get that chemistry class credit that you need for your degree, but you also get to be part of a research class. And it's not only going to be for that one semester or for a freshman year. You could also stay further into that lab as a research assistant through your, sophomore and junior and senior classes. In some universities, these courses may be called honors or first year initiatives, but I do want to screen share and show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go into UT Austin College of Natural Sciences. That is the one I used to be in. You go straight. So this is a note you need to pay attention to. Also, a lot of colleges and universities have this top tab where they have about academics. Research is the one you should be paying attention to. Research initiatives or undergraduate research. So let's click there. And this is exactly what I was talking about, Freshman Research Initiative, FRI. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. You can absolutely be part of a research group. So this is just an example, and I know other universities offer that as well. Your first year, when you don't have any connections yet with other professors, this is a great way to start seeing what is this research about, and you also get to put it on your resume for your further research labs if you want to. I am looking through more what FRI provides, not just for freshmen like I mentioned. And they also have impact labs. So these are the things to look into there, right there on the page. You just need to know about it. And oftentimes when you're a freshman, you don't even know where to look. So here you go. Okay. Second way of finding a research lab. Once you're in college and you're going through your classes, make sure you build good connections with your professors. That is how I personally did it. I think that is a fantastic way because you don't even have to, compete through everybody because you did good in their course and they already know you and they know the drive and that you really want to do it. They can just help you out. So making sure you make connections with the professor or the teaching assistants will definitely help you out. And another tip about that, make sure you apply or start talking to the professors about joining their research lab about mid-semester, because as soon as everybody gets on campus, they're trying to get these opportunities and they're trying to apply. You don't really want to be in that mix and, be compared to everybody. Another thing you don't want to do is wait until the end of the semester. Same thing, everybody's applying, but mid-semester is when it's quiet and everybody's focusing on their midterms and exams and just kind of trying to do well in classes. That is the perfect time to approach professors and try to find yourself a research opportunity. Okay, another one that is quite intuitive. Every university has like a careers page or internships and research assistants and TA jobs posting specifically for the students. So that is another perfect way. You will be in the mix with everybody. That is why make connections, but that is just one way. If you are, let's say, on a summer break and you're thinking, oh, you know what, next semester would be good to get some research experience, perfect. Or even internships or being a TA. There's going to be all of those student opportunities. Just apply. Another one that is not very intuitive is every university has a few different colleges. So even if I was in the College of Natural Sciences, I could still actually participate in research in other colleges. One of those that I didn't realize, I didn't know I could do it, was kinesiology. I started taking my minor in kinesiology and I was looking through these research labs and I was like, why? First of all, I never knew about them, but okay, I wanted to just reach out and learn more about it. And I realized that those colleges that are kind of smaller than the most popular, like the College of Natural Sciences, they don't even have enough volunteers. Like, they would absolutely love for you to join their lab, but nobody's really reaching out to them. So if you want to do something, let's say you are a biochemistry major, but you want to do something in neuroscience or psychology because it interests you, absolutely go and talk to the professors. And I do want to show you how to find it yourself on the website. Okay, let's go back to it. I would say UT Austin this time. And when you just go to the general university page, academics, admissions, campus life, academics, here's all of the colleges that I'm talking about. College of Liberal Arts, College of Natural Sciences, College of Pharmacy, Dell Medical School. I don't know if they will accept undergraduates, but you know what? If you do not ask, the answer is always no. So let's go look. Education physicians, Dell Med in Action, and just like I said, research and innovation at the top, super easy. Research resources, faculty research labs, amazing. And you just find a research lab, something like, let's say, pediatrics. Let's check it out. See, and then from there, you can reach out to the team. So I didn't know this before, so I wanted to share it with you. And it only makes sense that, if you are a chemistry major, let's say, you should only be looking for labs in chemistry. I had no idea you could apply to more. That is exactly why I want to tell you about it. First of all, that's just more opportunities you can apply to. And second of all, if you are interested in more than one areas, then participate in those different research labs. Now, I do want to say, I know that after looking through the list of research labs like I just shown you how to do, you might want to send out an email immediately to all of these labs, just in case, what if one accepts you? I will say that is noticeable. You shouldn't be sending out one general email to all of these research labs. I would very much recommend looking through first. See if it's even important to you, if you're even interested in the topic. Imagine being stuck in a lab for a year or more that you don't like it. Yes, it will be on your resume, but are you even going to enjoy your time? And if you don't like it, I'm not going to lie, the entire group will know you're only there for, a check mark to put it in your resume. And that's the thing with emails. Don't make it general. Don't make it a copy and paste. Do look through the lab. Do see what they're about. See their latest research papers that they published, read through them. And in your email to the faculty who's in charge of this lab, actually say those things. Say why it's relating to you. Say that the latest, paper that they published, this is what resonated most with you, or these are the questions you had. You want to show that you put in the background research into it. And who knows, maybe even if they didn't accept undergraduate students into that lab, like those medical school labs, maybe after seeing your drive and your hunger and how much you want to be part of that lab, maybe they will. Maybe that email will actually change their mind and see that even an undergraduate can know what they're talking about. Okay, so next on the list, I have going to a list of all the faculty. Some of the faculty members in the university, they only do research and they don't actually teach courses, so you might not even be exposed to them day to day. And those that do teach courses like organic chemistry of like 100, 200, 300 students in a course, they will probably have, at least 10% of all those students reach out to them. So all of a sudden you're competing with all of them. So what you could do instead, you can look up the faculty list of your university, see if they do research and whether you like the topic, and email them. And let me actually show you how you can do that. So I already pulled up an ASU faculty directory because I go to ASU now. So just another example, like I said, all these universities have the same things. So if we scroll down, all of a sudden we'll see all of these faculties. Let's say Deborah Hall, we open it, bam, research website, the publishings, publications, perfect. So just keep going down the list and then see, maybe you heard of a professor, or, you could literally just check out every single person there and see, do I like what they're talking about? Like positive emotion and expression at age 11. Okay, same thing here. Don't just, copy and paste the same email. Actually try to get to know what their research is about. You need to make it personal. And if you would like to see an email template that I used that you can use as a main point, just tailor it specifically individually to every professor, just comment down below and I will send it to you. Another thing, if you do go the route of faculty or even research labs, as soon as you have a person to pinpoint, you can cold email. I think that is great, but you can also figure out where are they located, let's say their office, and come in person. That personal touch, when they can actually put, the drive to the person and they can see it in your eyes that you want it, that extra step is also very important. Personally, I actually do love to reach out to people in person if I know exactly where to find them, because they can just see how nice and bubbly I am, and who wouldn't want that part of their lab? Okay, I'm kidding. But the last way to find a research lab, and it is actually specific to online students, and it is a shocking way, like I promised, the further I go, the more shocking it gets. I didn't know about it before either. You actually can do all of the above steps that I just mentioned for the universities that are near you and you're not even going to them. Now, I had no idea. I thought you had to be a part of that university for them to accept you. But I have heard cases of people, they have an online school, but they just reached out to a nearby university and they actually go in person and do that research lab. Now, it may not sound like it, but all of the steps I just mentioned, they're applicable to on-campus as well as online students. But if you're doubting that these can apply to you as an online student, watch my next video where I will break down step by step how I got into a research lab online, because it's not as straightforward as you might think. I will also add some tips and tricks specifically for online students looking for those research opportunities. Well, thank you guys so much for watching until the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.